how to sign an Ansible project, and how to use ansible-sign command line utility from a non-signed to a gpg-signed Ansible project. I'm going to show you a live demo with some simple Ansible code. I'm Luca Burton and welcome to today's episode of Ansible Pilot. Ansible-sign. The ansible-sign command line has been available since 2022 for installation in the most modern operating system. It's a command line tool to simplify the project signing process using your terminal. Using the ansible-sign command, you sign a project using a GPG signature. It's a pretty good tool. And now let's get our hands dirty with a small demo. I'm going to show you how to sign an Ansible project using the ansible-sign command line utility. At the beginning of this example, we start with a project with all our Ansible resources without any GPG signature files. By the end of this demo, you are going to obtain a gpg-signed project directory. Are you ready? Let's have fun! Welcome to my editor. I already prepared a very simple Ansible playbook. We already saw this playbook is about testing one host, and as you can see, I'm going to use the Ansible built-in ping module inside the simple playbook. So line by one by one, first of all, let's give a name to our ping module demo that is going to target hosts all of my inventory, and on the task list there is only one task named test connection using the Ansible built-in module ping. This module is going to connect to the target host and execute a very simple code that is only going to test the SSH connection and the Python interpreter that is up and running. Okay, now we would like also to have an inventory file that defines what hosts all are. In my case, I'm going to connect only to localhost. Localhost is a special place that you can decide not to connect using SSH, but using a connection, local connection. But you need to specify this another parameter, ansible_connection, if you want this type of special connection to localhost. The inventory file is pretty normal, so you can add as many hosts as you want, and you can specify different username, different password, whatever makes sense in your network. Okay, now let's become a little bit more specific about our project. There is another file, this is a new one for some of you, that is a manifest.in. This is a pretty standard industry standard format file, so let me specify some file to include and some file to exclude. For example, first line, recursive exclude about the .git directory. Okay, so I would like to exclude in the .git directory star, which means all the file under the .git directory. This is a project file, so this is pretty standard if we are going to use Git as a source control system. Let's exclude all the file. I would like to include one file in the current directory, inventory, and yeah, that's it. Also, okay, you can also specify directory to include. In my case, I'm going to put all my file, my ping.yaml, inside a playbooks directory. So under this playbooks directory, I would like to include all the YAML file. Is this clear? I think so. So basically, I'm going to include inventory and all the file under playbooks and exclude what is under Git. This is a standard syntax, so Feel free to customize based on your need. So these are the scenario. Let's move to our terminal to start using the ansible-sign tool. Cool. Welcome to my terminal. You can choose whatever fits to you. This is the standard one that is on my machine. So first things first, I'm currently inside the project directory, and as you can see by the output of a 3 command, there are 3 files currently in this project with 2 directories. Okay, one directory is the current one that has manifest and inventory file we saw earlier in the editor, and under the playbooks directory I have a ping.yml file. Okay, so let's say that we would like to start the signing process using ansible-sign command, and most of you are going to see this result, command not found, because it's a almost newest utility, so not present in the current installation of Ansible. There are different ways of installing it. I prefer to use pip install ansible-sign. So pip is the Python package manager. Using install, we specify that we would like to download and install in our system. As you can see, the install process is very fast, especially in my case that I already downloaded the dependencies, and now the ansible-sign command is available in my system. Let me test it out. So ansible-sign should return a command line. Yes, so from command not found we move to this output. The command has a pretty exhaustive also help that guide us in several actions. As you can see, this is interesting and is pretty standard, I believe, like a Unix syntax. So we can get, for example, the version of a tool installed. We can get the help. In my case, is 0.1.1. That is the latest available. Okay, so everything seems ready because we already have a manifest.in in our current directory, and we can start signing our project. Okay, the syntax, as you can see, is positional, so we need to say the name of the command, ansible-sign. So we would like to interact with project. And let me take a look about the parameter. Okay, in my case I want gpg-sign and specify the project directory that is the current directory. Great, so I got a wonderful error here. And as you can see, it is very long and seems very messy, but the important part is here. Unable to run GPG. It looks like that the GPG utility is not present on my system. It might happen. Most of the modern operating systems already have the GPG installed, but if not, like in my case, I can simply install. As you can see, also the last message is pretty exhaustive. Unable to run GPG. So let me install. I'm in a macOS, so I can use the Homebrew package manager. It's going to be very fast. As you can see, it's downloading for my system and ready to go. Let me check it out if GPG is available. Now, if I'm typing GPG, I receive this message. Okay, cool. Now, you think we are ready to go? Let me retype the previous command. So ansible-sign project gpg-sign current directory. No, we got an error. What type of error? Now the GPG utility is present, but we didn't set up any GPG signature. So how our project can be signed if we don't have any credential? So we need to generate new keys. So let me use gpg-generate key. This is a guided procedure that is asking some question, and for example, real name. Let me insert also Luca, my email address, and if everything is correct, we can change name or email. Let me type O for confirming this. Now it's asking a passphrase that is going to be used to sign our content. This needs to be at least very robust, and now it's complaining because I'm using a simple one just for the purpose of this demo. After typing 2 times, we receive a new public and private key is going to be created. In my case, will be this one. And now I believe we are ready to go. Let me type again the signing command. This time, I'm pretty confident that everything will be successful. Okay, it's asking my passphrase. This is a step forward. Okay, let me type it out, and if correct, we receive an OK message. gpg-sign successful. As you can see, it shared also the checksum manifest path under the .ansible-sign directory. So let me print it out with a tree utility, the status of the current directory. No, it's not showing me the important one, but there is an additional directory that is called ansible.sign. Let me see if a tree can show us the content of this directory. Here we go. We have a 2 file, the SHA-256, that is the checksum of our file, and an additional file that has a .sign, that is the signature of our project. So ansible-sign SSA, this is the checksum. So for each file in the current directory, I receive a checksum. In this way, I'm able to verify that no file will be altered. Okay, and with the second one, .sig, this is the signature of the checksum. In this way, I'm able to verify that this project is exactly in this state, and I can share this signature with other people worldwide. This is using my private key, so the people from the other hand need to have my public key in order to verify this signature. And this is a normal cryptography process. So great, now my project has a GPG signature, and I'm able to commit in my Git repository, and I'm able to verify that nobody altered my Ansible playbook between my workstation and the execution node. This is a great accomplishment. Yay! Now you know how to sign an Ansible project with a GPG signature. Using the ansible-sign command line utility is getting very easy, so you can sign and also verify any Ansible project. I think this is a great security feature that you can use to avoid the supply chain attack that is becoming prominent in these years. Take a look on SolarWinds, for example. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope this lesson was useful for you, and see us on the next Ansible Pilot adventure. Have a great day! Yay!